Hey, what's up my friends? This is Natural Soul Man here with another review here on another Tuesday, guys. And I'm so stoked to do this one because this video, guys, y'all have been highly requesting this company. It's not even close, so thank you for your patience. We're finally here. But in this episode, I'm actually gonna be reviewing Bearsville, taking a closer look at their Orange and Spearmint. So with that being said, let's get right into the video and take a closer look at this. Nice, and there you have it, my friend. This is Bearsville. This is what it looks like when you first get it. As you can tell right off the bat, man, comes in a cardboard box. Right on the front, you can see the logo, the bear, who clearly has never skipped neck day. My gosh. God dang, dude, that's a thick old neck. My gosh. But anyway, nice, good sniff window, whatever you want to call that. Yeah, pretty much, that's pretty straightforward box, but yeah, guys, that's how the box looks like. So let's move on to the next part of the video where we take a closer look at the soap itself. And here you have, guys, this is the Orange and Spearmint by Bearsville. And immediately, as you can tell, it's a very pretty color, very pretty orange, has little swirls and striations up in there. Has a very neat little design there, very pretty. I think it's hilarious how my soap kind of looks like a little lopsided. It's like the dude who made my soap was probably drunk or something. Just like, oh, whatever. I just think that's kind of funny. However, though, man, that's what it looks like. That's what your soap's gonna look like of the Orange and Spearmint. So now that we kind of looked at it a little bit, let's put some ingredients on the screen here. And as you can tell, there's not a whole lot of ingredients here, which is always a huge plus. It's always a good thing, you know. No paragraph here. You could pretty much read everything here. Very simple, very straightforward. You have your nice moisturizing, powerful oils. You have your shea butter, goat's milk, always a fan of goat's milk. And you have your 2 essential oils of Orange and Spearmint. And I also want to take the time to note that there are no fragrance oils added as well. Bearsville here is just leaning on the essential oils of the Orange and the Spearmint to be the smell itself. So to do the talking, if you will. So that's super cool. And it's super impressive, actually. A lot of times soaps will try to add some type of fragrance oil, something along those lines to make it a little more masculine or whatnot, but this doesn't need it, and I'm glad it did because it smells absolutely incredible by itself. Some other things to note, that this is approximately a 5-ounce bar of soap, and it's also gonna cost you about $7.50. So, but you can say they do have a subscription service like most soap companies they do. So you can save about $1 or so for 75 cents roughly. So just keep that in mind. That is something that is an option for you, and it's something you can do with these guys. But guys, that's pretty much the soap. That's what it looks like. That's a little close up on the soap itself. Let's move on to the next part of the video where we do a sniff test, and I always do my best to try to describe what this son of a gun smells like. So, yes guys, this is the part I've been waiting to do, man. This is the part I've been really wanting to talk about. First and foremost, dude, I never in 100 years I would have ever thought that Orange and Spearmint would have been a great combo. And dude, I'm glad I was introduced. I'm glad I was wrong, because this is awesome. This is just a awesome smelling bar of soap, man. I love it. You know, it just has the perfect combination of that citrus, crisp bite that orange usually offers in their soaps. And it's just so complemented so well by that smooth, calm, cool mintiness that Spearmint is famous for. And it just meshing so well together, man. It just makes for an awesome smelling bar. I'm so impressed by it. It was one of the things, when I first smelled it, caught me off guard. I was just like, whoa, whoa, you know, what's happening? You know, like that just totally caught me off guard. And I'm glad I did, man. This soap just smells awesome. And you know, guys, I'm really trying to think of some type of reference point, something you could just kind of get an idea, maybe something to think about. But man, like I said, I don't think I've ever came across Orange and Spearmint. That is something a little different, a little new for me. But if I had to just throw something out there, it's something to give you an idea, I would maybe point to those Spearmint gums. If you had that Spearmint extra gum, right, and you would have just combined that with Fanta orange soda or some type of orange, something heavy orange, and you combine that Like, to me, that's the only thing I can really think of, and it just works, bro. I don't know what mad scientist got there, but it worked really well, and I'm glad I get to just talk about this with you, man. It's awesome. But I hope that gives you a better idea what this soap smells like, man. But with that being said, guys, let's move on to the lather test to see how this bad boy lathers, and come back here and we'll do some concluding thoughts, wrapping up the video, and so. And there you have it, guys. That was the lather test, and as you can see, the lather was on point, man. Good lather, so you know if you can get the soap, you're gonna get a nice lather. So that's really, really important too. It's really good stuff. But now that we saw the lather test, let's start wrapping this video up. Let's give them concluding thoughts and tell you if I think you should get the soap or not. So we looked at the box, we saw the boxing. The boxing was on point. The boxing was cool. I like always doing a little shout out when companies actually try to be genuine, to try to fit the theme they're going for, and I like what they're doing at Bearsville. Really cool, and I think they're kind of sending you a message like, hey, don't skip neck day, whatever, bro, whatever. Ingredients, so on point, man. I love the fact that there was not a lot of ingredients there, and there are always some really good ingredients with the goat's milk, the shea butter, your oils, 2 essential oils. And that was it, that's a wrap, you know, and I love that. You know, not saying that a lot of ingredients is always a bad thing, but it's just something I prefer to see when there's like less ingredients, especially it also always helps that I can read them and pronunciate them and know exactly what they are, so that helps too. And the smell, man, the smell is so good. It smells awesome. I love it, man. I never thought orange and spearmint, but boy did they work well together, and man, I can't harp on that enough. If you're getting into Bearsville for the first time, you're trying to see what's going on for you, give it a shot, man. Give it a try, you might like it. Now, if you don't like orange, maybe not, because it's definitely orange. Or spearmint, it's definitely got some spearmint in there. That's it, those are your 2 cents. Like, there's nothing else. There's no mystery here, there's no other fragrances added. It is just orange and spearmint. So if you hate either one of those, pass. Do not get the soap. Just move on. They got some other great scents, which I will talk about in future episodes, foreshadow. But man, dude, if you remotely even kind of sort of like any of those smells, get the soap, dude. Especially if you're interested in Bearsville, get the flipping soap, dude. It's a great smelling soap. You're gonna surprise yourself. You're gonna shock yourself. You're gonna love it. You're going to love the soap. I feel very confident about that. I love the soap, and I was not even expecting to like the soap. It just took me by the punched me. Now it does come at a good price. It's $7.50, which would be expected. If you subscribe to this guide, which is an option, you can subscribe to a monthly subscription. You save a little bit. It comes at like $6.75 a bar, so you do save a little bit there. So if you're interested and you really do like Bearsville, and you kind of wondering, they do have that option available for you. Now, probably the most important part of the whole video is how did it do on my skin? It did great. They're good. No complaints, man. It did exactly what you would expect a soap like this to do, with minimum ingredients, with minimum natural ingredients. It did exactly what you would expect to do. No complaints here. Skin felt fine. Moisturized, didn't dry me out. You know, nothing to report on that end. It performed like it should. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts. That's my opinion. That's my review. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of what you should do with the soap, if you're interested or not. If you do, let me know. I think Bearsville is so far so good with Bearsville, man. So far so good. I got some more episodes coming. I did buy a little batch of them, so pretty much this whole month, with the exception of 1 week, but pretty much the whole month and a little bit going into May, I'm dedicating to Bearsville, since you guys have been so adamant about requesting or me checking out Bearsville. So don't worry, you asked, I got you. We're gonna take a deep dive into Bearsville. We got a bunch of other soaps coming up, so look forward to that. And I think next week I'm gonna be looking at their Fresh Cut Pine. It's actually a shampoo bar, so if you're interested in that, look forward to that episode. We'll be posting that next Tuesday as well, obviously. But guys, that's it. That's it for me. That's a wrap on this video. As always, this is Natural Soap Man, guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. And as always, follow me on Instagram. I'm always posting stuff there too. But till next time, guys, you guys take care, and bye.